Okay, welcome, my dear friends. Today, our resource person, a most experienced personality, at the same time, Head Department of Botany, Food and Nutrition Associate Professor, Dr.A.Rajani Aluru Madam Garu, working in Raja Bahadur Venkatrami Reddy Women's College Autonomous, Narayanguda, Hyderabad. Madam is going to explain the most important topic related to our plant sciences and especially lower plants like algae fungi. ముఖ్యంగా శైవలాలు శిలీంధ్రాలకు సంబంధించి మధ్యస్థంగా ఉండేటువంటి వాటికి మధ్యస్థంగా లేదా వాటికి కనెక్టింగ్ లింక్ ఉండేటువంటి ఒక సింబయోటిక్ అసోసియేషన్తో ఉండేటువంటి లైకెన్స్ కి సంబంధించినటువంటి టాపిక్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఫంజైలో రావచ్చు, అదేవిధంగా ఆల్గేలో రావచ్చు. దాంతోపాటు ఎందుకు అట్లా రావచ్చు అంటే అవి శైవలాలు అంటే ఏ శైవలాలు ఉంటాయి. ఆల్గే బిలాంగ్స్ టు మేబీ ద క్లోరోఫైసి మెంబర్స్, మేబీ ద సైనోఫైసి మెంబర్స్. మరి ఏవి ఉంటాయి? అదేవిధంగా ఫంగల్ మెంబర్స్ అన్నప్పుడు మేబీ ఆస్కోమైకోటినా ఫంజల్ మెంబర్స్ ఆర్ అసోసియేటెడ్ విత్ లైకెన్స్ ఆర్ అసోసియేటెడ్ విత్ ఆల్గే మెంబర్స్, మేబీ ద బేసిడియోమైకోటినా ఆర్ దట్ లైకెన్స్ వీ కెన్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఆస్కోలైకెన్స్ ఆర్ బేసిడియోలైకెన్స్. సో దీని ఆధారంగా చేసుకొని ఏ లైకెన్స్లో అసోసియేట్ అయ్యేటువంటి ఫంజై ఏంటి, అవి ఏ తరగతికి చెందుతాయి అంటే ఏ క్లాస్కు చెందుతాయి, లైకెన్స్కి సంబంధించి అసోసియేట్ అయ్యేటువంటి ఆల్గే ఏంటివి, అవి ఏ తరగతికి చెందుతాయి. ఈ విధంగా చదువుతూనే అసలు లైకెన్స్ అంటే ఏంటివి, లైకెన్స్ యొక్క జనరల్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్ ఫీచర్స్, ఎకనామిక్ ఇంపార్టెన్స్, అండ్ థాలస్ స్ట్రక్చర్ ఏ విధంగా ఉంటుంది, అందులో సింబయోటిక్ అసోసియేషన్లో ఉండేటువంటి సింబయాంట్స్ ఏ విధంగా అసోసియేట్ అయ్యి ఏ వర్క్ను డివిజన్ చేసుకుంటాయి, వర్క్ డివిజన్ ఏ విధంగా ఉంటుంది, అంతేకాకుండా రిప్రొడక్షన్కి సంబంధించినటువంటి ప్రత్యేకమైనటువంటి స్ట్రక్చర్స్ ఏ విధంగా ఉన్నాయి. అంటే ఇందులో సొరిడియాలని, ఈసీడియాలని ఇవన్నీ మనం చెప్పుకునేటువంటి క్రమంలో ఏ విధంగా రిప్రొడక్షన్ జరుగుతుంది. అంతేకాకుండా ఈ లైకెన్స్ అనేటువంటివి పొల్యూషన్ ఇండికేటర్ ప్లాంట్స్గా మనం చెప్పుకుంటాం, అంటే కాలుష్య సూచిక మొక్కలుగా మనం చెప్పుకుంటాం. ఎందుకు అలా చెప్పుకుంటాం? వాటికి సంబంధించి క్లియర్గా మన రిసోర్స్ ఫుల్ పర్సన్ గారు డాక్టర్ రజని గారు మేడం గారు మనతో ఉన్నారు. మేడం, ప్లీజ్ షేర్ యువర్ స్క్రీన్ అండ్ స్టార్ట్ యువర్ సెషన్. ప్లీజ్ వెల్కమ్ మేడం.
Okay. Good evening to one and all. Sir, I am not to associate professor. Now I am in assistant professor.
We are very happy to becoming very ready to associate professor. So that's why 2025-26 definitely you are becoming an associate professor. So that's why our thumbnail, our YouTube video also associated with associate professor. Okay, madam, please welcome. No issue, no problem. ఎవరైనా కేసు వేస్తే మనం సుప్రీంకోర్టులో నేను పిల్ వేస్తా, దావా వేస్తా. డోంట్ వరీ. Madam, please welcome. Share your screen.
Sir, it's clearly visible.
Okay, visible, madam. Proceed.
1 second. I'll make the slide share. Yeah. See, today we will discuss about the class lichens. In the last, this one is the last class, I think, in algae. Total chlorophyceae, phaeophyceae, rhodophyceae, mixophyceae, and all economic important of algae, reproduction, life cycles. Next one is the blue-green algae, and in the blue-green algae, biofertilizer. These are all things are completed. Now we will discuss about the topic name is called the lichens. What is the lichens? See, these are all lichens. These are pictures you can. Lichens, how to make the lichens, what general, here we will discuss today lichens topics, mostly lichens characteristics, how many types of lichens, what is the structure, and what is the reproduction. The final one is the uses. Okay, here lichens are group of organisms of composite nature having two dissimilar organism. Here composite nature. What is the lichens? Here a group of organisms, meaning group of organism meaning both organisms are found in this one. A lichens are group of organisms of composite nature having two dissimilar organism. In this one, two dissimilar organism meaning one is the algae, the second thing is the fungi, bounded in a symbiotic relationship. You know what is the symbiotic? Both are beneficial. This is the lichen. How two here both are there. One is the algae is there, another one is the fungi is there. In this one, what is the fungi, what is the algae? And in the algae many species are there, in the fungus also many species are there. But what see here, lichen habitat uses last I will explain this uses and what is the harmful, these are things I will later I'll explain. Okay. Now see, this one is the like a living organism. In this one, here both organisms are found. No, what is the both organism? Algae and fungi. What type of algae is found here? What type of fungi is found here? Algae are cyanobacteria and fungus forms beneficial symbiotic relationship to form lichen. How to form the lichen? Both combine algae and fungi. Algae or cyanobacteria. See, in the algae, I will especially stress one word that is called the cyanobacteria. Algae are cyanobacteria and fungus form beneficial symbiotic relationship to form to the lichens. This is the definition, lichens. The algal component is called, here both are there, no? In that both are each and every organism, meaning that algae or fungi, one name is there, specific one name. The algal component name is called phycobiont. Yes or no? You can study the phycology, meaning algology. Yes or no? In the fungal component, anyone to tell what is the study of fungi?
Mix.
Mycology.
Mycology. That is, this one is
Yes.
called the mycobiont. What is that one? Mycobiont. Where the algal place is there, in that the in the both combined to form the lichen. Algal component name is called phycobiont. The fungal component name is called mycobiont. Algal component is usually what color is there? You know, the basic algae color.
Green.
Green color, or that one is called the chlorophyta. Green color or chlorophyta. Another one, green color or chlorophyta, or another color is there. What is the another color? Blue green algae, BGA or cyanophyta. Usually this is the algae. Okay, algae where the algal component is there, that is the phycobiont. Fungal component is called mycobiont. Algal component is usually green in color, cyanophyta, that is the chlorophyta, blue green in color, that is cyanophyta or chlorophyce or cyanophyce. Okay, coming to the fungal. Usually fungal components is formed by basidiomycetes or ascomycetes. When the fungi time, I'll explain what is the characteristic feature of the basidiomycetes and what is the characteristic feature of the ascomycetes. Okay, here mostly fungal is the two classes are most important. One is the basidiomycetes, the second one is the ascomycetes. Here the fungal partner occupy the major portion in this one. You know, in the algae is the autotrophism, fungi is the heterotrophism. You know, that is the basic point. In this lichens, the way the fungal part is there, that fungal partner occupy the major portion of the thallus and produces its own reproductive structure. These are the producer the own reproductive structure. The algal partner manufacture the food. Yes or no? This is the autotrophs, no? That's way, which one the algae, what is the function of algae? They prepare the own food material. That's way here also the algal partner manufacture the food material through photosynthesis, which probably diffuse out and absorbed by the fungal partner. What happened here? The algae to prepare the food material, and through the photosynthesis in this food material to absorb diffuse absorbed by the fungal partner. About in this lichens, 400 genera, 1500 species of lichens are followed. How many species? 400 genera, 15,000 species of lichens are found in all over India. Many lichens, but general characters of the lichens, types of lichens, general characters. These are the three types are most important for the lichens. See, in this one in this PPT here, lichens come many color, size, forms, and sometimes plate like different structures or different shapes also present. That is the the colors or size or different form also present in this sometimes plant like also. How to lichens do not have roots in this one. Observe the water plants, but not like the plants. They prepare the own food material, and how to prepare, the algae is there, photosynthesis is there, that's where they prepare the food material. Next one is the next slide. Here how many species are there? I'll already explain. No, 50 మొత్తం total genera. The total genera here 15,000 species are there. 600 genera are present. And in this one there are 20,000 or 15 to 20,000 genera. And each and every lichens appear into the, sometimes the color is the red color, orange color, yellow, brown, like is. Sometimes they have to the dry habits also present, sometimes bright green color also present. And the next, coming to the general character of lichen are the group of plants having composite thalloid structure. What is the structure, ma? Thalloid structure. Lichens are the group of plants having composite thalloid structure consisting of algae and fungi, bounded in a symbiotic relationship. This one is a symbiotic relationship in which both components are intertwined to form a single organism. This is called the thallus. This is called the structure. In this one, you can observe the where the fungal mycobind is there. In that mycobind, ascomycetes that form mycobind is called ascocolin, ascolichen. Ascomycetes, basidiomycetes, both are found into the in this in this fungi combination. In that fungi combination, ascomycetes lichen is called ascolichen. Basidiomycetes that form mycobind is called basidio-lichen. These lichens are widely distributed in all over world in varied habits. The morphological, there are three types of the lichens are there. The coming to the next one, the morphology. See, this is the picture of the lichens. In this one, here where the green color part is there, no, this is called the algal part. In this one is called the algal part. One second. And here this part is called the medullary, and here fungal part is this one. Mycelium is present. This one is the fungi part, and this is the lower cortex, and this is the rhizome like structures also present. This is the picture of the lichen. And types of the lichen, here mainly three types of lichens are there. Another important lichens here, Basidiomycotina, Ascomycotina, after completion of Ascolichen, Basidiolichen. Lichens worldwide distributions are there, varied habit. The morphologically lichens three types. One is the crustose lichen, foliage lichen, and fruticose lichens. How many types are there? Three types of lichens. First one is the crustose. Second one is called the fruticose. Third one is called foliage. Anyone. These are the three are there. Another very important, the lichens reproduced by vegetative, asexual, and sexual reproduction. Only mycobant is there. In that, involvement is there in the sexual reproduction, in either reproduced by the ascospores and basidiospores. When I'll explain to the fungi time now, this spores also I will explain to the clearly. But here in this fungi, to where the sexual reproduction is there, mycobind involved in the lichens, the sexual reproduction either reproduced by the ascospores and basidiospores in ascolichen and basidiolichen respectively. You know what is the ascolichen, what is the basidiolichen. This is the sexual reproduction participate in the fungi. Another one, male sex organs is called, spermagonium. Okay, tell me anyone which algae the male reproductive organ name is spermatium, the female reproductive organ name is called carpagonium. Which algae?
Polycyponia.
Answer?
Polycyponia, madam, red algae.
Red algae, yes, the red algae here also in the lichen, the male sex organ name is called spermagonium and the female sex organ name is called carpagonium. Why these names are there? In the algae, I will explain now. In the first part is the algae, the base part is called the fungi. Any algae is found to the lichens, but in that one, male name is female name is different in this lichen also. These both are grow abundantly in forest areas and also considered as pollution indicator. Where the lichens are there, these are the pollution is there in that place. That's where which one is the pollution indicator? Lichens is called the pollution indicator. The first, types of lichens, the first lichen name is called here fruticose lichen. See, this one is called the fruticose lichen. See, the thallus in the picture you can observe the fruticose lichen, the thallus lobes of 1 second. The thallus lobes of fruticose lichens are hair-like structure. See here in the picture you can observe this one. This thallus. Hair-like, the thallus lobes of fruticose lichens are hair-like strap-shaped or shrubs, and lobes may be flat lobes or sometimes cylindrical lobes. This is the structure. Shall I repeat? This lichen, fruticose lichen, thallus, lobes of fruticose lichen, hair-like, strap-like shaped, shrub-like shaped, sometimes lobe-like shaped by flat or cylindrical shape. This is the fruticose lichen. In the fruticose lichen, different are there. In this one, flattened or shrubs like hanging like structures are there. See this one. Fruticose lichens, different shapes. First one is the shrubby shape, shrub. These lichens have well defined. 1 second. This one. Here, the shape of the subtypes. In the fruticose also, subtypes are there. First one is the shrub shape. The second one is the hanging. See this in the picture you can observe. Hanging. The third one cylindrical. Fourth one coraloid roots like. Fifth one leafy. Sixth one hair-like. These are the different subtypes of the fruticose lichen. What is the first one? Shrubby. These lichens have a well-defined bushy structure with cylindrical twig-like branches are there. They can often look like one small shrub or small bush-like structure. Can be pendulous or upright. The best example shrub Eusenia, USNEA, Eusenia. But sometimes this is not to ask in PG interest, but you can ask the JLDL type. What is the shabby type of fructose lichen example? Eusenia is the best example shabby. Next one, hanging. Here in the picture, hanging is there. These lichens hang down in long hair-like strands. These are appear like crustaceans or braids. They are typically found in hanging form, growing downwards from the branches or rocks. The best example, this can also Eusenia, USNEA. Coming to the third one, cylindrical structure. These lichens, they have cylindrical, often hollow, branched structure that resemble tinny. Very delicate stems or delicate rods are there. They can be erect or spreading are there. Say this example, Caledonia, Caladonia. Caledonia is the best example cylindrical. Coming to the fourth one, coralloid roots, coralloid type. These type of lichen structure resemble coral-like structure or fungi, coral-like fungi with branched, irregular, densely clustered type is the coralloid. Best example, Caledonia is the best example, coralloid. Sometimes leaf-like fruticose lichen have flattened leaf-like appearance but are still attached to the substratum with central hold fast, giving them some. This is the this is the leaf like structure. Example is the peltizera, Peltizera. Peltizera is the leaf like. Last sixth one, hair like. These lichens have very long hair like structure, can be straight, sometimes twisted, sometimes covering a large surface area. They may appear woolly or velvety. Example, Electoria, Alectoria. Electoria is the best example for hairy. These are very important for in your JL and DL exam time. Okay, in the UG level only types, folios, fruticose, what is that one? But in the subclasses also, subtypes also to expect the question. Next, coming to the second one. Second one is the foliage type of lichens. Fruticose is completed now. Foliage, this one is the lichen or leaf-like. See in the picture, all the shape, the structure of this lichen, leaf-like, flat and only partially attached to the substrate. Very few part to attach to the substratum. Not all the fruticose is the totally attachment the substratum. No, this one only partially attached to the substratum. Typically, they have a dorsiventral organization with the distinct upper and lower surfaces. Often the thallus is divided into lobes and various degree or many branches are there. They are attached to the substratum by a specialized structures are there. That specialized, you can observe this one. That specialized structures name is called rhizinins. Rhizines, not rhizoid, rhizinins. Take the substratum to attach to the rhizinins are there. The best example, Paramelia, Parmelia. Paramelia is the best example for the foliage lichen. Here also, in the foliage lichens also, subtypes are there. One is the lanceolate lichen. Second one is the umbilicillate lichens. Lanceolate and umbilicillate lichens both are the subtypes. Lanceolate is there are foliage lichen lobed and very considered in size. Lobe-like structure is there, overlapping structure, that is the lanceolate. Example, Peltigera is the best example, and Paramelia also best example. Next to second one, umbilicate lichens. Umbilicate lichens, it is a circular type of lichens. Multi-lobed structures of lichens are there. Example, papulosa is the best example for the umbilicate lichens. Coming to the last one, crustose lichens. The third one, see, this is the complete, and the third one, crustose. Here, these are the lichens that form crust closely. This one is a crust and closely attached to the substratum. See here, this is a substratum, and these all, see, this one is a substratum. This is the attached the closely to substratum, and maybe partially or wholly embedded in it is called crustose lichen. In these lichens, the thallus is a flat dorsiventral structure closely attached to the substratum. Example, paramelia is the best example. In this one, water loss is restricted primarily to upper surface. Water loss is there in this upper part. These also many subtypes are there. One is the leprosa or powdery lichen. Second one, peltate lichen. Third one, bullet type of lichen. Fourth one is the safari lichen, lobate lichen, endolithic lichen, pulvinate lichen, effigurate lichen. These all are the subtypes of the lichens. These are the structure, and this is the types of lichens. Coming to the next one, what is the internal structure of the lichens? See, these are the different types, leprosy and jelly-like gelatinous lichens, and filamentous of lichens, biocid and structureless. Sometimes are these lichens also structureless or lichen. These are all types. Okay. Before reproduction, I'll explain to the types of internal structure. The types based on algal distribution, lichens can be categorized in two types based on the distribution of algal member with the thallus, that is called homoisomer, that is a homerous, and heteromerous. Homerous lichens is there, heteromerous lichens. Homoisomerous lichen, the structure example, heteroisomerous lichen structure and example. Homoisomerous lichens, fungal hyphae, but the structure of homoisomerous. In this one, fungal hyphae and algal cells are evenly distributed through the thallus. Homo, what is the meaning of homo? Both lichens, fungi and fungi hyphae, algal cells. Both cells are evenly distributed through a thallus. Here, the algal partner typically belonging to the Synophysi member in the homosphere. Example here, this structure commonly crustose lichen. This structure very common in the crustose lichen. And second one is the best example, crustose lichen, where both partners intermediate into the thin outer protective layers are there. Example, leptogeum and leptogeum and colomia is the best example for the in this lichen. And coming to the second one, heteromerous lichen. Here the thallus structure is divided into 4 distinct layers. In this one is the distinct layers are there: upper cortex, second layer algal zone, third one medulla, and fourth one is the lower cortex. Example, this one is also paramelia, and next one is the physia. Coming to the vegetative reproduction for the lichens. Here, vegetative reproduction and asexual, all are there, no? Reproduction in lichens, it takes place by forming method, vegetative fragmentation method. What is the vegetative method? Fragmentation by isidium and soridium. These words are the fungal part. Isidium and soridium both are the fungal part. Fragmentation, the thallus of lichens breaks into self-fragment, and during the favorable condition, each and every fragment converted into new thallus. Example, Ramelia reticulata is the best example for the vegetative reproduction. Coming to the second one, isidium. What is the second one? Isidium. See, soridium and isidium. You can observe both pictures. So, isidium, very important. Isidium and soridium. These are the most common method of vegetative reproduction. These are the small this one is a very small protumberous produce the upper surface of the thallus. They may either occur within the defined in the postula like compact like structures are abundance in this lichen. Here this one is the spread very thick layer. See this one thick spread into the very thin layer of the dust. Each and every soridium consists of a new cell surrounded by mass of hyphae. You can observe the first picture. Hyphae, this one hyphae. These soridium and isidium both are. Soridium and isidia are arised from the algal zone below upper cortex. The cells of algal zone divided into actively and get soon the fungal hyphae. The soridium very light in weight and are easily disseminated by wind or rain and rain wash like this. After falling, each and every soridium to develop new lichen. The best example, paramelia is the best example. Another one after soridium and isidium, next one phyllidia. Second. Next one is the Pylidia also. Pylidia, these are separated leaf-like or scale-like, dorsiventral-like part, and thus of the some foliage lichens are the undergo this type of Pylidia vegetative reproduction. Best example, Pelticera is the best example. And fourth one, Blastidia. Blastidia also, these are yeast-like small fragment. Blastidia meaning yeast-like very small fragments are present. In that small fragment, reproduced branch will become detached from the partner and grow into a new lichen. That is the Physia is the best example. Next one, Syzygia and Harmocyst, Goniocyst. These are all the best example for the this vegetative reproduction of the reproduction of the lichen. Coming to the asexual reproduction, spores, sporulation. What is the asexual reproduction? Is called the sporulation. Certain lichens may also reproduce asexually by means of conidia. What is the means of conidia, odia, and physinospore, conidiospore, odiospores. In some cases, you can observe the picture in this one. In some cases, hyphae break down into small pieces known as called odia. That is called odia, that one name. Very small pieces, that is called the odia. While physinospores are produced within a flask shape. Where the flask shape is there, in that flask shape is called physinospore structure. This is called pycnidia. That name is called pycnidiospores or pycnidia. Each and every pycnidium opens to the surface through a small pore-like structure. That name is called, see in this picture, this name is called osteole. After falling on suitable substratum, this pycnidiospore germinate and coming in a contact with appropriate algae, they further develop into a new lichen. This is called the best example for Caledonia. Cladona is the best example for the Caledonia. This is the asexual reproduction. In this one, you can observe Pycnidia, Oncidia, Conidia. That these spores are pycniospores and odiospores, conidiospores. Which shape is important is the best example, best important characters is that one. Coming to the sexual reproduction. The sexual reproduction in the sexual reproduction in ascolichens and basidiolichens is like class Ascomycetes and Basidiomycetes respectively. You know that one. Already I'll explain. Yes or no? The male reproductive organ is called spermagonium. Female reproductive organ name is called the carpagonium. They develop either on the same hyphae or on different hyphae of the same mycelium also. What is the spermatium? Spermagonium are the flask shape. Spermagonium is called the flask shaped structure embedded in the upper surface of the thallus. They open outside by a small pore is there, that is the osteole, and fertile hyphae also present in the spermatospore. And next one is the carpagonium. Carpagonium, this is the spermatium, and coming to the second one, carpagonium. It consists of carpagonium. Two parts are there. Lower coiled multicellular portion, that is called ascogonium. That name is called ascogonium. And the upper long straight thread-like structure is there. That is a trichogony. Trichogyne. That name is called trichogyne. Emerge out of the thallus is the receiving part, that osteole, that is the receiving part of the spermatia. These two are the complete for the which one, the sexual reproduction is the both spermatium. And coming to the structure of apothecium, very important, we can observe here after fertilization, male and female, the development of hyphae. One second. See, after fertilization, to form to the to combine with the male and female after reproduction time, and after fertilization, the formation of the fruiting body. Very important, that fruiting body name is called apothecium or perithecium. Yes or no? You know, in the fungi you are already studied perithecium. Fruiting bodies are the most important in fungi. Here also, after fertilization, the fruiting body is to produce. That fruiting body name is called apothecium and perithecium. The apothecium, it is a round cup-shaped structure. It consists of fungal component. That is called, this is name is called Licidine type, or Licidia or Caledonia or Gyrophora is the best example, the apothecium. This one is most important. In apothecium, the example which apothecium we can study which example in lichens, meaning this one. Licidia, Caledonia, Gyrophora is the best example for apothecium. In algal fungal, both combined with the see this one. Licenorgis type is the, this is the Lesanora, and Paromelia is the best example for the apothecium fruiting body. Coming to the Hymenium and another one, this apothecium, the here Hymenium is there. In that Hymenium, uppermost fertilized area apothecium very closely is there. In that one sterile hair-like structure is there, that is the fungal part, that is the paraphytes. This layer name is called Hymenia layer or Hymenium. Here, this one here, sterile tissues are present in this one. Okay. Coming to the next one. economic importance of lichens. Coming the last part is the economic. See, in this one, many economic importance are there. Lichens high economic importance. The economic importance